Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to show you how to clean the needles on this Keurig K-Duo. So are you pressing a K-cup button and no water's coming out and the machine kind of sounds like it's not doing anything? Well, if it senses any back pressure whatsoever on that top needle, it really won't make the machine work. So it could be just a simple fix as cleaning these needles. First thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to make sure our appliance is unplugged. Then we're going to lift this handle, take your K-cup out. Be careful. So there are two needles. There's one right there down in this basket, and then there's this top one that can really get you. So just be careful of those needles. Okay, so the first part of this video, we're going to do the bottom needle, then we're going to do the top needle. So the easiest way to get this bottom needle out is to press from the bottom. Now it's not going to poke you at the bottom. There's nothing sharp at the bottom. We're going to poke on that. That's the easiest way to get that basket out. So kind of grab it up here, but just push from the bottom with your finger, and that's the easiest way to get this basket out. Okay, so here we've got the basket. Now this is designed to come apart. You can see there's a seam right here. So the best way I have found is kind of grab it and kind of twist or break, it'll kind of just snap apart. That's the best way. Now you're going to find that this bottom part, it gets really dirty. There's going to be quite a bit of coffee grounds in here and stuff. You're going to want to clean this. But there's these 4 openings. Make sure these are nice and clean. The best way is take this over to the sink. You're going to need a paper clip. Just a standard metal paper clip. I don't like the ones with the plastic on them. Just a standard metal paper clip. Clean out these. Use your brush. And get this all nice and clean. Now let's go over to the bottom needle. So here, there's the bottom needle. Again, be careful. But we're going to go out from the bottom. So you see this raised area here. We're going to insert the paper clip here. Now the best way again to do this is take this over to the sink and just run a bunch of water down this. Run it right here while you're poking the needle through, or poking the paper clip through. Now the paper clip is not going to come all the way through. That needle is angled, but you'll be able to see it. Okay, that way we know this needle is nice and clean. Take a brush. These openings here can get really dirty. And then take a brush and kind of clean this whole area. Now we're ready to put this back apart. We've got this all flushed with water. You'll see there's these 4 little square notches, but there's only 2 notches here. You can line it up on any of the 4. Just kind of line it up and it should snap. Now we want to make sure this is installed right. So give it a twist. It doesn't come off. Give it a pull. It doesn't come off. Now we're going to want to install this needle. I always say to install the bottom needle, so see how you can read the words, caution sharp needles. Those are going to face me. The needle's going to point towards the machine. This may be a good time too. You may have some coffee grounds down in here. That can be kind of hard to clean. I get a brush and I just run some water, get you a container to catch the water, and just pour some water in there to kind of clean that out sometimes. So again, I can read the words caution sharp needles. There's those little tabs, and there's one tab. You can see they're going to line up. There's that tab, and then there's these 2 tabs. Then there's this great big opening, and that's for that. So just line it up, and then it should snap. Make sure it is nice and seated all the way around. Practice closing the handle. The handle should close like that with hardly any effort. Okay? Now we know that the bottom needle basket is installed properly. If you're having to force your handle, stop. You can break things. Okay, so let's switch gears. Let's do this top needle. Okay, so this top needle, we cannot take it out. It has to stay in the machine. Now, you'll see it's got 3 openings. It's got one here. They all interconnect. It's got one on the back side and one here. Now, we're going to take our paper clip. I don't want you shoving it up there really hard. There's a plastic tube that connects to this needle. And if we shove this up really far, we could poke a hole in that. And then your machine is pretty much ruined. So be careful. But what I want to do first is we're going to go side to side. Let's go from opening to opening. Okay. Get that nice and clean. Now we're going to go up. And go up in each opening. Just go ahead and go till it stops. You may get some coffee grounds coming out. Go in each opening. It helps to kind of turn it, but don't force it, okay? Now, We may have to repeat this, but at least let's try to run some water through it. So get you a container to catch the water. Make sure your bottom needle basket's in. We think we've cleaned them all. Let's close this now. Do a fresh water rinse with like 8 or 6 ounces on the K-cup side. Run some water through there. It should come out in a nice steady stream. If it still doesn't work, repeat the process. You may have to do this 2 or 3 times to get, there may be some coffee grounds in there you need to just really get out. Eventually you should get some water coming through here, and then do about 3 or 4 fresh water rinses until you don't see till the water's kind of nice and clear. Also check out my video. I show you how to descale this with the Keurig solution and with vinegar. You can choose either one. And then I'm also going to show you about this brew basket, about this plunger. I'm going to do another video on how that plunger comes apart. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope this fixes your Keurig K Duo. Thanks everybody for watching. If you could, please like and subscribe.